Hello, this is Carl's, your friendly neighborhood violin teacher. Today we're going to build a little bit more on Eeek, that song we've been learning with plucking with our fourth finger. So let's start with something really easy. You actually won't need your violin or your bow right away. We're just going to need your fingers. We're going to do some finger taps. This is your violin hand. This is your left hand. We're going to just do some finger taps. I got super close to the camera so you can see exactly how it works here. So we'll start with our first finger. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Second finger, we're going to do 10 of these guys. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And third finger, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then fourth finger, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Let's do a little bit of remembering how we hold our bow, which is actually what we call just kind of bow hold review. So here we have it. We're going to take our thumb and put it here. Remember, our middle finger goes across, and then our other three fingers on the side, and our pinky goes here, just like this. Well, let's do 5 of those guys. Here we go. 1. Shake out your hand. 2. Shake out your hand. 3. Shake out your hand. 4. Shake, 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 shake. Here we go. 5. Cool. All right. And of course, no lesson would be complete without some twinkle rhythms. So we're going to start in rest position with our feet together here. There's a little more room here. With our feet together, our violin tucked underneath, and of course, remember, we're holding the bow kind of in our fist and pointing at the ground, just like this. All right. So take your feet apart, make your duck beak. This. And remember, practice making your bow hold kind of on your chest or on your stomach. You all got it? All right, here we go. Peanut butter sandwich. Peanut butter sandwich. Peanut butter sandwich. All right. Let's do, how about down wiggle, up wiggle? There we go. Down, wiggle, up, wiggle. Down, wiggle, up, wiggle. Last time. Lavender butterfly. Here we go. Lavender butterfly. Lavender butterfly. Lavender butterfly. Fuzzy yellow caterpillar. There we go. Fuzzy yellow caterpillar. Fuzzy yellow caterpillar. Fuzzy yellow caterpillar. Last time. Okay. One more. Let's do Big Bird or Twinkle. It's the same idea. Here we go. Big bird. Big bird. Last time. Okay. So that should kind of get your brains kind of in violin mode a little bit. Let's work on Eeek. Now we're back to kind of where we were reviewing from last time. So with Eeek, you don't need your bow. So you just take your bow and set it down somewhere. And we're going to take instead our violin. We're going to put it on our shoulder, from here if you want. On our shoulder, where we get our violin hand ready, boink, like this. We're going to pluck the E string, eek, eek, eek. All the little ants, 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 they are going down, 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 down into the ground, ground, ground. So, one more time on the E string. Eek, eek, eek. Then we're going to move your elbow towards you. Now we're going to the A string. All the little ants, ants, ants. Move your elbow a little more towards you. They are going down, down, down. Move your elbow towards you again. Down into the ground, ground, ground. There we go. All right, we'll do it one more time. Eek, eek, eek. Elbow, all the little ants, ants, ants. Elbow, they are going down, down, down. Elbow, down into the ground, ground, ground. Okay, now for this next chunk, you're actually going to need a marker, a Sharpie. So what I've done here, so I just have a Sharpie, and I'm going to draw on the palm of my violin hand. Make sure that it's your violin hand and not your bow hand, because this is meant to be your violin hand for this thing to work here. So I'm going to draw a little face. Actually, I'll probably draw it first here and I'll show it to you. So I'm drawing a face that goes on most of my hand, just like this. And maybe kind of a smile. Actually, my eyes tend to be a little creepy. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about. Anyway. Okay. So something like that. So this is Eve. So Eve is on my violin hand. So you should do the same thing. You should have a marker, draw on your violin hand, draw a little face. And Eve is going to help us get ready to use our first finger. So we're going to start a lot of the way we usually do. So for this, at the moment, you won't need your bow. What we're going to do is we're going to go from rest position into play position, just like this, like we did before. And then instead of having our hands here like we had for like a duck beak for belly up, and instead of having our hands here like we do for Eek, we're going to scoot our hand back until I bump something way back here. And if you notice, when I do this, you can see that Eve is looking at everything. Eve can see the strings, and she can see the bridge, she can see everything. In fact, if I turn around, Eve can see my face. So, when I'm looking this way, that's what you want. You want Eve to be able to see everything. Then what you're going to do is you're going to have Eve look at the neck of the violin. So first she's looking at your nose. So first, I guess this way. First Eve is looking at my own nose, and now she's looking at the fingerboard of the violin. My nose, fingerboard. My nose, fingerboard. And when Eve is looking at the fingerboard, that's the right opportunity to start tapping with our first finger. So remember, our first finger is the same thing as our pointer finger. Your thumb, we don't count. For violin playing, your thumb doesn't count as a finger, so this isn't your first finger. Your pointer is your first finger. So here we have Eve looking at our nose, looking at the fingerboard, and then we're going to take our first finger and we're going to tap. Now hopefully you guys have tapes. So the tape, if you're looking at it from this angle here, the tape that's farthest from the bridge, up here by the peg box, this is the first finger tape. And that's the tape that we're going to be tapping. So again, Eve looks at us, looks at my nose, and then she's going to look at the fingerboard, and we're going to tap our first finger. Just on the E string, just on the skinny string. Just like this. 1, we're going to do it 10 times. Yeah, we'll do it 10 times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're done. We're going to go back, duck beak and violin underneath our arm, and we've done it. So we're going to try that again. Remember, we still have Eve ready to go. So that was one. So we'll do it a couple more times. Each time we do it, so we'll do it 2 more times, and each time we will tap our first finger 10 times. So adjust your feet, take your violin, put it on your shoulder. Get Eve ready to look at your nose. Now have Eve look at the fingerboard and tap your first finger. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're done. All right. Back to here, back to underneath your arm, put your feet together. All right. Do it one more time. Here we go. Tight position feet, get your duck beak underneath, put this on your shoulder. This guy's going to scooch back. All right. Remember, Eve's looking at my nose. Now Eve's going to look at the fingerboard, and here we go. Get your first finger ready. Now notice, one last thing. Notice that my first finger is tapping. My other 3 fingers aren't touching anything. They're not touching the strings, they're not touching the fingerboard. They're just curved and soft. My first finger is the only one doing any work. My other 3 fingers are curved and soft. Here we go. First finger, finger number 1, 10 times. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Okay, that should be enough new stuff, hopefully. And we will see you guys next time. Thanks a lot.